Good afternoon, y'all. I'm in the kitchen and we're gonna cook some oxtails, and I got them on sale. And when I get some out, I already opened this pack and smelled them. So when you getting any of your meat, if you get them sale, go ahead on and open it up, wash it in some salt water, and then you get your Ziploc bag, and I'll be more careful now, wrap it with some of that clear wrap and then put in the Ziploc bag. But we not going to do these like this because we're going to cook all of them. We love oxtail. We won't eat all of them, but I'm going to cook them because we can eat some tomorrow. So let me get you turned down. Now I already washed, poured some water in here, and we're going to just go ahead on and wash them at first, and then we're going to take them and rewash them with some salt water. And I smell them, and I don't smell nothing about these here, right here. And this pack here was, just say $16 and just say $9. And this one was just $16 and it says say $9 because it's closer to 9 than it is 8. And it just got the two big ones in there. The two big ones. And this pack was 16, it just says $17. And it got the, see, I'm smelling them. It's not no smell to them, so we're going to wash them. Let me turn that water off. And we're going to wash them real good, let them soak there for a minute as I do this. And this one was 12, just say $13, and I got it for $7. But it just got a lot of little ones in here and one big one. And we're going to get them soak around in here. I'm going to get a bowl. I didn't get that. I'm going to get some salt, a little vinegar, bring it over here, and we're going to put them there, and then we're going to get them cooked right into this baller right here. Then we're going to put our seasoning on them. And you see how that look in there? With that, they need to soak a little bit to bring any blood and all this kind of stuff off of. And some warm water. That really helps. Warm water helps bring all that stuff off of there. So we're going to get rid of with these. I had 4 packs. They had them on sale. We love them, and so I went on and got them. I'm going to go ahead on, and I've got 1 cup of this white steel vinegar. That's this a half a cup. Okay, we're going to just let it soak there. We're going to let it soak right here for maybe about 15 minutes in the vinegar and salt water. This is what this is. Going to let them soak. Stayed in there over 15 minutes because I went ahead on and cut my onion up and got it ready. So we're going to pour out this water. This piece of the top I broke off of there. Went down in my sink. Gonna rinse them out. Get them all rinsed off good. ahead on. This is 2 large onions. We're gonna put maybe 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. And this that Charboil season and southern flavor. And I'm gonna put a little of that on it. I'm gonna put a little of that on it. It makes them taste so good, y'all. If you haven't tried it with this Charboil season, go ahead. And this that steak, buttery steak season. So we're gonna put about a tablespoon of it on there. A little bit better. This is the garlic herb whip. Let's put a little of that on there. Maybe about a teaspoon. Don't have to down it down. And this here is the seasoned salt. I'm gonna wait. I gotta get a spoon. I want to make this the celery salt. So we're gonna put a little of that. Not too much. We're leaving off all salt till we be able to taste, okay? And some black pepper. And we got to put the seasoned salt on it. So I got to get my teaspoon from right. It's a teaspoon. So maybe about a tablespoon for total. Okay. These are the seasoned I used on it. Rock my lid top. Okay. We got all our seasons on that we're going to put on. And we're going to let them cook. And I might come back and put, I'm going to do cream potatoes, I believe. Because everything else I've been cooking, I boil the potatoes. But I think I'm going to cream these potatoes. And just let the meat be by itself on the side. It takes a long time, so I'll see y'all later on this afternoon when we get through cooking them. I might lay me a bay leaf in here. Okay, enough water for right now. And we're gonna put it on the stove over there. And this is how it looks. With all its season on there. See you later on. Okay, y'all, the oxtail have cooked, and I did put me 2 bay leaves in here, and this is how they look after we cooked. They got the little fat on it. Just cut that. Let anybody know about oxtail. You could have cut some of it off before, but I wanted all my flavor to go in there. Look how nice and big that is. Nice and big pieces. The smaller pieces, they almost just cooked the piece. But all of them nice and big and ready to be eaten. So we letting you see them out and cook them on the stove, and we're gonna take it and close this up. I'm gonna dish up a plate, and then we're gonna come over here and let you see how what I think about them. Okay, y'all, I had to make some adjustments with things, but I would like to show you how tender this meat is. Look here. Look. You just tear it out. You just tear it out. It's so delicious. It's tender. It's tender. It's tender meat. You just tear it out just like that. These are the smaller ones. and the larger one. And you can just take it and fork and you can just take the fork and just cut it all out just like that. Because they're so tender down to the little bitty one. They tender and nice. And so the meat is tender and nice. So I hope you all take y'all time and go get you some oxtails and go and y'all, we love them. They are really delicious. And that's all you got to do is boil them. You can boil them sometime just like I did these. That's how we love ours. Now, if I'm going to do some gravy with them, I be already have them in the gravy when they just said got to the point where they could pull off the bone almost like that. And I would have made up me some gravy. I made it up, I said. And then I would pour it in there and let it get thick with gravy. And you can have something that to put over your veggies that you have in there. Some people put the carrots and the potatoes like that in the oxtail. I don't do mine like that. But I set mine, I have put the potatoes in there with them, but not the carrots. But I also like to just set them aside like I'm going to do this afternoon. Cream me up some sweet potatoes. I bought some sweet potato too today, but I ain't going to cook them today. And have the creamed potatoes with them on to the side. And if anybody want to eat some bread, I got that light bread. I didn't buy no rolls this time. And it just how you want to fix your. I have seen them take them and let them get brown a little bit, maybe 4 or 5 minutes on each side. Turn them over in a little bit of small amount of oil, and they keep them turned over. I don't seen them done like that. And put the gravy on them after then, and then just let them saute in that gravy all the evening long while it cooking and it goes all the way through. It's good now. I done did some. And so you all just try some of these different meats, and it's enough there to feed at least, if we just got one big one apiece, that's about 7 over there. I think it's 7 with this him right I got on my plate. And then we have all the little bit of pieces. And we can feed at least 8 to 10 peoples. So we got 2 days because it won't take us that long because we're going to eat them 2 days straight. And we're going to eat them, and he probably have him 2 of these this afternoon. And oxtails make a great meal. And it just left up to you how you want to fix them. You can fix them all different kind of ways. And you can barbecue them. They're good barbecue. And just go with your imagination of what you want in the season that I use. You don't have to use it like I always tell you. Use what you know that you and your family like and what you can use. And we just ask you to continue to pray for this whole nation. Pray for me and my household as we pray for you and your household. We ask you to stay over on the Lord's side and do that which is right. We ask you to subscribe, hit that bell, and don't forget about them thumbs, and like. And we love you all. You all have a blessed Monday afternoon. I know my husband can't wait because he loved this. He don't have to say, do you want to test it? Because I already know he loves that. So he going to be happy this evening when he come in. Because I told him, because he called to the house, and I told him I had found some oxtails on sale. And don't forget about, like I told you, when you get the stuff on sale, salt it, vinegar it, wash it first, then salt and vinegar, let it soak in that water and let it rinse it again. And you can then, if you got freezer Ziploc bag, you can store them in your freezer then. But we not storing these. We ready for them. So I'm going to tell you all to have a good, blessed afternoon. And I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video, but a short is coming out. Bye-bye. Love you.